My name's Tiffany Johnson, and I was diagnosed May 17th of 2022 with invasive ductal carcinoma. And about 6 weeks after that diagnosis, I had surgery for a mastectomy. And within that surgery, they found a secondary cancer. So it was my tumor. The invasive ductal carcinoma was encapsulated in non-invasive ductal carcinoma in situ. So a little bit more complicated than originally thought. Each chemo treatment is cumulative. So by the time I finished all of my chemo, I was just a different person. Physically, I lost so much muscle. I was incredibly weak. I couldn't even walk up the stairs without support from a family member. Emptying the dishwasher was even challenging. I'd get so out of breath. And then mentally, it just wiped me out. I've always been a fairly positive person, but I just sunk into a pretty deep depression. They think, oh my gosh, your last chemo treatment, hurrah, you're done, way to go. And then it stops. And I think that's when I really entered a deeper depression. It was like, oh my gosh, all this just got wiped out from under me. And I didn't know how to then survive cancer. I did everything that I did to get it out and to not have it come back. But now I didn't know how to survive. And I've learned that survivorship is lifelong. It really does start after your chemo treatments or even, what other treatments you have. So that journey was even far different than the actual cancer journey. So now I teach yoga, I teach trauma-informed yoga, and I give back to the cancer community. So with this local survivorship program here, I do yoga once a month for them. I do yoga within my school site, which is where I work. I'm a teacher. So 2023 has been a continued healing process for me. And then that just led me right to Evoke. I was told by one of my medical team members after my chemo that I would never be who I was before cancer. I'd never be 100% of who I was. And that really struck a chord with me because I wanted to be who I was before physically, because I did feel really strong before cancer. And then, of course, all of the chemo just kind of wiped that out. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to prove her wrong. I am going to be 100% of myself. It might not be who I was before, but I can be 100% of myself now. And I think the work that I did already helped me get there, but I was hoping that Evoke would even push me further into being 100% of myself of who I am now. So being connected to other survivors and going through a program like this with them, it makes all the difference in the world. And the nutritional aspect, I was already on my way to being very plant forward because meat was so disgusting to me during chemo. So I really kind of wiped that out. So the nutrition part has helped me just continue what I had already started. But like I said, that connection to other survivors and them cheering you on and you cheering them on, you just can't beat it. Tiffany Johnson, I am a warrior.
Greatest strength. I'm resilient and I may get knocked down, but I am able to pick myself up. Come on, let's give it a twirl. Yeah, let me see ya. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, let's read a little bit more about you. All right, she said my biggest accomplishment is as we near the end of the program, Not tonight, but you know. I've not mentioned this to anyone, but I was incredibly angry at chemo and the destructive consequences it had on my whole body, physically and mentally. I can relate to that. It flattened the totality of me. It has been through this program, inclusive of the coaching, the sweat, the tears, the pain, the laughter, the joy, the hugs, and the friendships that I have finally released that anger that I harbored so privately. Yes! Freedom! Freedom! It is through this program that I have now come to appreciate and love all that's in me, in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. That's beautiful. All right, so question for you. Just one question, Tiffany. What would the Tiffany of today tell the Tiffany of 6 months ago?
I would say, get ready, girl, because you're about to have some killer biceps.